Hey, how's it going all? Skipping the video camera today, just gonna have a screen capture. It's been a pretty crazy day. It's left me rather disheveled, and the not really looking good on camera right now. Some of y'all might debate whether I look good on camera in the first place. Hey, to each their own. Raid Shadow Legends, we're on day 24. Tomorrow we're getting 500 energy. That's gonna be pretty sweet. Stay tuned to the end. We're in a weird section. For this weekend, we're gonna do a bit of a shard pull. I might not pull them all, but I might. If my calculations are right, it's going to be another 6 weeks before we get a chance for 2 times on blue shards, so I might pull them all anyway. But just to give you guys an update, missions still haven't been able to break into Bronze 3. It is what it is. That will hopefully change here soon. I'll show you why here shortly. Challenges still pretty much just stuck there. These really haven't made too much progress. Have made some dungeon progress though. That was pretty nice. Still sadly just doing easy and normal on clan boss. I might be able to start going into brutal here soon. Or not brutal, but hard. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. On my main, I do brutal. Arena, just having to slowly pick the fights. Like, this might be doable. Oh, yeah. We'll hit that one real fast while we're here. But the team is definitely coming together. Alright, they hit us with the Elhain. Not surprising there. Come back with the Kales A2. AoE from Sandlast. Hopefully defense break. Sadly didn't work on either. You know what? We don't need it, so we'll go ahead and finish her out. Well, hope to. Alright, now just the problem one left. Shaman is so annoying in the early game of Arena. Alright. It's at best a 5-turn cooldown on that revive. Might still be a 7, kind of depends on whether or not they chose to book it or not. Doesn't seem to be rocking any lifesteal gear on this one either, so it'll be easy to take out. And yeah, it's slow going at the moment just because I have to keep hunting down ones like that just aren't too difficult. And every time I seem to make some progress, someone goes and knocks me back down. But it is what it is. Still running into a few issues with faction wars, so it slows me down on getting some of that extra energy right now. None of these ones are looking too appealing. I'll get back to coming through those later. In today's missions, not only are we having a slight problem with the lasting 20 turns on the clan boss, which might be fixed later. I'll get into that here shortly. Before I get back to dungeons. But we have defeat a faction wars boss right here. And that's not the easiest to do at the moment. Still trying it, but given how focused we've been on certain champs, it's just not the easiest to do right now. Alright, so with the dungeons, made a little more progress on Voidkeep earlier. I happened to just need to get some of that done. Ice Golem, we are through stage 9. And that seems to be fairly consistent, but I haven't had a good reason to run a lot of Ice Golem lately. Once I can consistently get closer to the 5-star gear, I'm probably going to be running that for reflex gear for a few champs, as that's what I'm really wanting on some things I'm going to be using for campaign and spider. With the Dragon's Lair, we can beat stage 11, but 10 and 11 aren't 100% consistent. 10 is mostly, but it's also our worst affinity matchup. And then 11, that'll probably be solved here later today. I just don't know if I'm going to test it yet. Mostly because we are on a champion training tournament. Made a little more progress on Fire Knight earlier. We're going, well, we're currently in a Fire Knight tournament, so I just decided to make a little progress. But I haven't been focusing too much on my team for that yet, as most of the gear that I want for taking on the Fire Knight is in other dungeons. The only thing I really want from here at the moment is regeneration and stun. Maybe Savage, but Savage is more when we start getting arena-specific champions. Stun, I want for Spider Team setup later. And regen, well, just comes in handy at times. Spider, still pretty much where we've been. Spiders, though, is, most people consider it the hardest dungeon outside of Doom Tower. This has been unlocked for a little while. We actually just got a reset on this today. But this still isn't going well. But again, with the team that we will have set up later, that could change considerably. And the reason I keep talking about having a team set up is, well, something interesting is going on. We've had these amazing gifts from Plarium for their 2nd anniversary. And I've managed to bank, because of these gifts, at least 8 energy potions, probably 3.5 mil silver sitting in my inventory waiting to be picked up. And I'm trying to hold on to, maybe not so much the silver, but the rest I'm holding on for when we get the... I've heard it's going to be a fragment summon for Yoshi, not a regular fusion. But we do have a new faction coming out here in the next few weeks. So I've been trying to hoard some of that for that. Maybe not the best of ideas since we are on a time consideration, but it might work in the long run. It's hard to say. I mean, sadly, I missed out on grabbing Brago because of when this account started, and Brago's amazing. I have them on, well, 2 of them on my main. And was working on Astralon, but with not being able to start that right when it started, it was kind of a moot point. But we were able to use our, if I go into champions here, fragments to get Bloodhorn as well. So all 4 that I need for Broadmaw are where they need to be for the fusion. We have enough chickens that I'll either be able to take War Maiden or Sandlash to 6-star here soon. Could actually do it later today. I just haven't decided if I want to. And I think I have enough set aside that I could go ahead and take Apothecary to 5-star, which may be happening later today as well. I was debating about holding off for that fragment summon, but I should be able to gather enough resources just from general play to get ready for that. We do have a Sacred Shard here. I did not pull that during... that was from one of the gifts. I didn't use it during this weird weekend where we've had each ready to go. It's just everything's been insane. And I wasn't able to record in time to pull that. And I was debating on whether or not to pull the Voids. I did them on my main. My luck wasn't going the best, so I'll hold on to them. I mean, this, I'll have at least one more, maybe more, for the Fragment Summon time. And our next 2 times on this should be about 2 weeks away. 4 weeks for Voids. I can hold off without Voids if I need to. But it's going to be another 6 weeks for Ancients. I'll have more coming in the bazaar or whatever, the market, that's what it is, due to that whole being able to get 5 a month as they just slowly pop up, along with just accruing others as we go. So I do have a question for y'all, which I'll help you answer in the comments, and then we're going to start pulling shards. And once the shards are pulled, probably going to go ahead and fuse Broadmaw just to get that out of the way, and it'll give my team some more survivability, which should really help things. I think I've got some gear set aside for him. I haven't entirely decided what I wanted, because a lot of things are suggesting things like Lifesteal, but his only attack is his A1, And I want him more for support, so I'm looking at more like regen and gear that's going to just give him a passive health gain every turn. But let's go ahead and pull some of these. I'll go ahead and pull the first 5. Let me grab a notebook here. Most of y'all probably won't do this. I do this purely for trying to keep track of my mercy timer. Or not timer, but counter. Because if I'm getting close to that mercy, I'm more likely to pull. So we'll pull the first 5 solo. And then the last 10 we'll do as a 10 shot after I make the, or posit the question to y'all. So first one, here we go, here we go. Lame. It's actually not a terrible champion, but it is one that you get from campaign farming, so this was kind of a moot draw. That's disappointing. Alright, then we'll go again. Okay, maybe. Holy cow! That is amazing! I've been wanting a Zargala. I do not have her on my main account, but she hits hard. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Okay. I don't think I have the stuff to build her right now. So I'm probably going to work on my team, get it set for the way it needs to be, and then I'll look into building her. Alright, let me get that down for Mercy System. Come on. Another epic. Doom Priest. Okay. Later on, I will probably sit down and go over some of these champs that got pulled. Just to not make the videos go on, but she is reasonable. I mean, increased crit rate, 1 turn, it's not great. Increased attack buff on all allies, though I do have a lot of attack champs. And the heal, and removing of a random debuff at the start of this champion's turn. If I make her fast, that'll make her very useful in Doom Tower. I'm actually very happy about that one. Next pull. Okay. I've been wanting another Spirit Host. I will take it. I've had one set aside because I need it for a fusion, but I've been wanting a second one because it is actually a fairly reasonable champion to keep around for, well, not just Dark Elf faction wars, but just in general. I mean, we've got a single target heal, an increased attack, and a cleanse. And that cleanse is really nice in some of the content that I'll be getting into here soon. Alright, another rare. Lamalar, yeah, I can take or leave. Alright, let me reset. Because that is pretty awesome. Actually, while I wait, I'm going to go ahead and fuse Broadmaw while I make the announcement. So the wife and I, we've got our copies of Monster Hunter Rise coming in, and I want everyone's opinion. We've been discussing whether or not we want me going ahead and just playing through like all the solo player content, because if it's anything like World, there were issues where, like, if you were doing main missions until you actually got to the actual hunt, it was all solo stuff anyway. And we can do that solo, and then I'll just have to wait on doing the hunts for when my wife is free. Or it's going to slow down the videos, but I can do the whole thing with her sitting here near me on her Switch while I'm on my Switch doing the game. It'll slow us down, but we'll be both of us here the whole time. Kind of like people's opinions on that. We still haven't been able to decide, so we'd like some input. spend the stupid amount of silver, but get Broadmaw so I have a better Reviver. So that'll be nice. Sadly, normally I would prefer to save someone like him for a Champion Chase, not a Summon Rush, because that is 350 points right there. But I do need that Reviver to really start getting things going. And I clicked the wrong button. Sorry, everybody. But here we go. Here is our 10 pull. Hopefully we get something good, because, yeah, it looks like I've got some work to do. Alright, alright. 10 pulls, sometimes better. Sometimes a Grinner, Mystic Hand, okay. Witness, Grave Chill, and a lot. Holy cow. Alright, this account just turned around. If the camera was on, you'd see me dancing in my seat. I don't even have a Kymar on my main. And Husk, ooh, you build Husk right, Husk can hit like a truck. Oh man, I am so glad I pulled right now. Kymar, oh, I'm going to have to experiment with him. I'm so happy. He's got a great kit. I'll go ahead and pull him up right now. So we got this weird looking thing right here. All enemies, places poison. I mean, it's one turn and it has to be critical. That's not why you bring him. It's helpful, but that's not why you bring him. I mean, I already got Kale. All enemies, removes all buffs, places sleep debuff for one turn. Sleep, not great. Removes all buffs, though, on the enemies. Excellent. Love that. But then the real reason you bring him. I mean, yeah, it's still a 6-turn cooldown, but still. Resets all cooldowns of all ally skills. Woo! Won't reset his champion skills, but all the others, yeah, it's a little weird, but still. And then once he's ascended, also fills the turn meter of all allies except this champion by 20%. Ooh, I am going to have so much fun with this. Alright, I thought my team was pretty much decided. Yeah. I'm going to have to get back to y'all on that one, because, yeah, this is big. Alright then. Also, Grave Chill, assuming I didn't already have it, that's going to come in handy with Frozen Banshee. The rest of this, I am happy about the Husk. The Zargala, it's amazing. Yeah, this is, holy cow. So, I've been Black Cat Hobbies. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This was an awesome pull. I hope y'all have luck with your pulls. I'll hopefully be getting some more videos out, but again, I really got to figure this out now. I was not expecting to have this kind of luck. I was expecting all rares, or some garbage like that. I also need to figure out which ones I need to keep around for the Raz and Scarhide fusion. And, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification icon. I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Looks like I got some thinking to do, so, see y'all then.